The dominance of a K-pop group is rarely measured by just one trophy. It is measured by the moment the entire industry is forced to pay attention to them. And on the May 15th broadcast of Music Bank, CORTIS created exactly that kind of moment. Their fifth victory with the track REDRED was not simply another addition to the group's growing list of achievements. It became a clear signal that K-pop may be entering a new era of power transition, one where groups once labeled as promising rookies are now evolving into the true center of the market. What shocked industry watchers most was not the win itself, but the overwhelming gap in points. Competing directly against ILIT and their song It's Me, CORTIS secured 12,244 points while their rival earned 3,108. Such a landslide victory on a major music program like Music Bank can no longer be dismissed as temporary hype. It reflects the group's explosive fandom power, digital performance, sales strength, and most importantly, the immense media buzz surrounding REDRED. Yet the most fascinating aspect of this phenomenon is the speed of CORTIS's rise. In a remarkably short period, the group has swept major music shows including M Countdown, Show Champion, and now Music Bank. Their 5-win streak proves that this is not a fleeting viral trend, but the emergence of a new idol brand capable of sustaining long-term influence. For years, K-pop has been defined by fierce generational competition. New groups rise rapidly, but many disappear just as quickly. Today's audience consumes music at the speed of TikTok, Reels, and Shorts. A song can dominate social media for days before instantly being replaced by the next trend. However, REDRED appears to be moving in the opposite direction. The song's success is not based solely on its addictive melody. It stands out because it has established a unique identity in an industry increasingly saturated with repetitive concepts. From the group's musical color and stage structure to their commanding performance aura, CORTIS seems to understand exactly what modern audiences crave: powerful energy, sharp visuals, and an irresistible stage presence. That is also why the group's acceptance speech quickly went viral online. Rather than delivering a lengthy or scripted speech, the members simply admitted they never expected to reach #1 on Music Bank and sincerely thanked fans for making the victory possible. Ironically, that sincerity created a striking contrast with the group's intense and dominant image on stage. And perhaps that contradiction is exactly what makes the public so captivated by them, a group capable of looking untouchable during performances while remaining emotionally relatable off stage. At the same time, CORTIS's victory reflects another reality: K-pop is currently entering one of its most competitive eras in years. The May 15th episode of Music Bank felt like a miniature battlefield for the new generation of idols. Kpop delivered the futuristic WDA, Whole Different Animal, while Mix returned with Heavy Serenade, continuing the experimental style that has become their trademark. Boy Next Door made their comeback with Doc Doc Doc, while Bill Lai, Unite, TWS, and 82 Major all showcased performances that revealed their ambitions to dominate the market. That crowded landscape makes every music show trophy far more valuable than it once was. A win today does not simply represent a strong fandom, it serves as proof of survival in an environment where dozens of groups compete every hour for public attention. The presence of multiple hot debut stages, including Cha Dong Hyop and Flare U, further highlighted how quickly the industry continues to produce new stars. This creates enormous pressure for any group attempting to maintain a leading position. And that is precisely why CORTIS's continuous winning streak feels even more impressive. Many industry experts now believe REDRED could become one of the defining songs of 2026 if its popularity continues at this pace. Not only because of its achievements, but because it represents a larger transformation within K-pop itself, a shift away from the idea of the perfect idol toward artists with unmistakable individuality. Modern audiences are no longer satisfied with visuals and synchronized choreography alone. They want emotional connection. They want artists with distinct identities who make them feel like they are witnessing a genuine cultural phenomenon. And perhaps that is the most dangerous thing about CORTIS right now. They are no longer a group trying to prove themselves. They are slowly becoming the new standard that everyone else is forced to chase.